I love
Trent
Trent Horn.
Trent Horn has been on this podcast, by the way.
Oh, really? Oh my gosh,
yes,
that's
yes.
so awesome.
I
I'm
was
going to have
able
to
to
email him and be like, hey, what about me? No, I'm just kidding.
3 days later.
Very happy to have you here today, Trent. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
And let's play a quick game. I'll give a topic, then you'll tell me your book recommendation for this topic.
Okay.
And I'll try to give my own as well. Okay. So let's Mary. So what's your book recommendation if someone wants to learn about Mary?
I would say St. Louis de Montfort's True Devotion to Mary. Fantastic book.
So, mine is really not about Mary, but I love this book, Anti-Mary Exposed.
I love that
by
book.
Carrie Guess. And it just like talks about the anti-Mary movement, which is radical feminism. And there's some tidbits about Mary in there that are not, you cannot read in other books.
Yeah.
So like the Guadalupe is the image that's most printed around the world. So
it's beautiful.
Yeah. How about pro-life issues? You just mentioned Lila Rose book.
Fighting for Life by Lila Rose. But if you really want to know about the pro-life movement and how to get involved in things, I really suggest Persuasive Pro-Life. I think it's by Trent Horn, or he forwarded it or something. Such a good book.
It's about it's by Trent Horn. Yeah.
Oh, it is. Oh, yeah.
Persuasive
It's
Pro-Life.
just so important, especially because he gives you actual scenarios and how to react to them, and we should always react out of love and respect, and we should never instantly judge somebody who's either gotten an abortion or wants to, because you never know their situation, and it just defeats all of the choice arguments, and it's just really fantastic book.
Nice. And I heard he's releasing a post Roe v. Wade edition of the book. Yeah, because there will be new conversation post Roe v. Wade. So
BRB gonna Google this after this podcast.
Yes. My suggestion for pro-life issues, Unplanned. I think it's narrative by Abby Johnson. It's so a narrative book, but you still it has heart. So that's what I love about that book.
I love that.
How about church history? Do you have book recommendations on church history?
I have so many. Trying to pick one. Oh gosh,
I'll be first. Okay, I'll be first.
Go ahead.
Carl Keating released a book. It's an easy read. 1054 and all that. A light-hearted history of the Catholic Church. So it's an easy read if you just want to learn quick about church history.
Just gonna write that down. I love books.
1054 and all that.
And all that. Perfect. Yes. Love books.
That's how you love books. You write down book recommendations.
People suggest things to me and I'm like, wait, I need paper. I gotta write this down.
Write that down.
So for church history, what's your book suggestion?
I don't know if it necessarily is church history per se. I like reading a lot of the early church fathers, especially the works of Bonaventure. But I would definitely say I like Why We're Catholic by
Trent Horn
that one's by Trent Horn too. Yeah. I was gonna say, I'm like, Trent Horn fan. Have me on podcast, Trent.
I have all his books in.
Oh yeah.
In Kindle at least, because that's the fastest way to get books.
Yeah.
How about Catholic social teachings?
Social teachings. Ooh, I haven't read too many books on that one. Actually, now that I think about it, I haven't read too many books on that.
Oh, okay.
I should though.
Yeah. Okay. And here's another book by Trent Horn and Layla Miller, Made This Way. So that's my.
Oh, I have heard of that book.
Yeah.
You know, I've read so many. Maybe I just don't know that I.
Maybe you read it, but you don't know.
You never know.
How about God's existence? A book about God's existence.
Ooh, I have a really good one for that one. I forget the name of it, but it's like right here. Hang on one second.
Okay.
It's like right. Yes. It's called A Walk with Jesus.
Okay.
And it's just like really, really good because it that one, or I would say like, St. Augustine's The 5 Reasons to Know God or something like that. I just really love those books because they go in depth into, who Christ is, or even like Jesus and the Jewish roots of the Eucharist. Like that's a really good one too. I have so many.
And for me, another Trent Horn book, of course, Answering Atheism.
I love Trent Horn.
Trent Horn has been on this podcast, by the way.
Oh, really? Oh my gosh, that's so awesome.
I was
I'm going to have to email him and be like, hey, what about me? No, I'm just kidding.
Okay, so last category, common objections to the Catholic faith.
Yeah, I really like the Essential Catholic Survival Guide by Catholic Answers.
Oh,
or
yeah.
Meeting the Protestant Challenge by Catholic Answers, because it gives you all the arguments against Catholicism and then tells you why they're wrong and how to kind of push back against these heresies and, accusations.
Nice. Mine is Reasons to Believe by Scott Hahn.
Mm-hmm. That's a good one.
That's my suggestion. For the rest of my interview with Amber Rose, the religious hippie, check out the video right here.